Hello, and welcome back to Darren Doing. I'm Will Hester, and I'm joined by the brilliant Ben Bowman for what is our last podcast. Ben, how you doing?
Getting emotional.
Getting a little bit emotional
Because he's top.
No, go on, show my support.
That'll be fine.
They'll be fine. How you doing, mate? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I've just had some food. I'm about to play paddle in a bit as well. Which yeah, are you still on the paddle?
I've played a few times. I love it, mate. It's just
mate,
like
so
one more paddle session. I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Yeah,
like it's so expensive every
Yeah,
time.
it's not
I'm
cheap.
like, how much? And I'm shit as well. I'm so bad.
yeah.
So I need to get
I'm
into
paying to get beat.
yeah, just paying to get in a bad mood. Nah, you do feel amazing after paddle. It's good fun, especially if you go with like the right people and stuff.
I'm starting at 9:30, a little late one time. 9:30 to 11.
Late.
Yeah,
Mate, the grind never stops. That's a Friday night, mate. People out partying. Ben Bowman's still fucking grinding on the paddle court.
that's what we do, mate. If you don't improve, then or you don't try to improve, then you're never gonna. You know what I mean? That's my favourite saying.
That's my favourite saying.
That's my favourite saying.
I know what he's saying. That's my favourite saying.
Yeah, man. This is it's the end of an era.
Yeah, it is, mate. Honestly, so I mean, we didn't really know how to like do this last pod, but we just want to be fully transparent with the community we've sort of built over these last 18 months, and like honestly, it's been such an amazing experience. And like the relationships, the messages, everything that just means the like world to us.
Yeah.
That we get like regarding this pod, and it really feels like we built like a little like mini family sort of thing.
Yeah, 100%.
And basically, we were just saying off air. This is basically like getting back together for one last time for like a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
One last time, just break up sex, and you will get to hear it.
Yeah.
and watch.
And watch. Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, you can watch it.
Someone's ultimate fantasy is like, it's Darren and Doing, and I'm just in the corner watching. The last episode of Darren and Doing, and I'm just there. Twins, probably. I'm just watching.
Never thought I'd say this. Can I hear more from Ben Bowman, please? But yeah, mate, it is emotional. I don't know where to start really. I don't know what to go into. Well, tell me about. So, okay, we'll say why we've decided to stop the pod.
Yeah.
Because we were struggling with our schedules. I'm back at my last year at uni now. And I've got a job as well. Like, I mean, part time. It's not a career or anything, but like that. But it's still taking up quite a lot of my time, and that alongside uni and stuff like that. I haven't even been watching much Spurs. Like, to be honest, like there was I mean, you probably knew if you're listening. There was some games where I was talking about it on here. I didn't even fucking watch the game, mate. I was going off what you were saying.
Yeah. You didn't miss much.
No,
honestly,
yeah.
You didn't miss much.
Yeah. But and like I was going off of like what you were saying, and also your YouTube videos. So like just to gauge like some sort of information about it. Yeah. And I mean, I'm like chronically online, so I've sort of gathered as much like information as possible on it.
Yeah, you know watching, what the sort of the sentiment of people is. You know what Twitter's saying, and
yeah, exactly. So I mean, that was bothering me, and also just like the inconsistency with we want to upload as much as possible, but we just like couldn't, like our schedules just weren't really aligning and stuff like that. So we've decided to stop. But Ben, tell me and tell the viewers. I mean, you probably already know. Tell me about the Only Tottenham podcast.
Yeah,
and also what you got on coming up as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just wanted to say the same as well. Really, like that. Like we owe so much to everyone that's like listened and watched this pod. Like the amount of nice messages. Like we might not be the biggest Spurs podcast in the world, but the amount of messages I get about Darren and Doing, and people saying how funny it is, and people say like how reminiscent of it is of like the old Fighting Cock and stuff like that, which is like amazing to both of us who sort of have grown up listening to it in kind of different kind of eras, I suppose. It's like and to be sort of connected with those guys and those guys be aware of what we're doing is amazing. And like the fact that people just like come here whether we win, lose or whatever and just have a laugh because that's what we do. Like, we don't take it, we take it seriously. We want to do the best podcast possible for you guys. But, the most important thing, and I think the thing that I think people probably enjoyed the most about the pod was probably like our sort of friendship and relationship. And that's not going to, obviously that's not going to stop, by the way. Like, people, obviously I've now, me and Will have kind of gone separate ways on the podcast and stuff like that, and we're not going to be doing it anymore. I mean, who knows what's going to happen in the future, but obviously I've started a new, brand new Spurs podcast called Only Tottenham. Seb and I rebranded FC Bottle Job, which was previously a Prem podcast. We're now doing Only Tottenham, which is a Spurs pod. And we want guests on that, as frequently as possible. So Will always be a part of that kind of family as well. And and that's the thing that I feel like takes the pressure off you a little bit. If sometimes if you haven't got the time in your schedule to kind of do the pod, and if people don't know that Will was the one that did all the thumbnails and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, people may not sort of appreciate, it's not the most taxing thing in the world, but when you've got so much other stuff going on, it's like it does all just become a little bit overwhelming. And you're in a stage of your life at the moment where you've got a lot of stuff going on that's really important, like at uni and stuff, and it's like everyone knows what it's like. Things just do become a little bit too much sometimes. It's like Will was in charge of all the admin and stuff for it, so it was like, I don't want to. I want, when we've started this pod, it's like I want you to be able to come on as frequently as possible, to just be able to come and chat Spurs and have the same laugh that we did on there, without having to do any of the without just no pressure really, no because you do, I know what we were talking about before, and it's like I get it sometimes with YouTube. If I go through inconsistent spells, you feel a bit guilty. And it's like, people want to listen to you, people want to watch you, which is something that, we both feel incredibly grateful for this. It's like, you do feel a little bit bad for and we know we've got a really good community and stuff like that. So it's like, I want you to be able to come on whenever you want and kind of just not feel the pressure, and just so we've still got the same dynamic, and obviously, Seb as well, and, other people that we might get on as well. So it's like, we don't want that. We never want that dynamic that me and Will have got, which is, I think, probably the best part about this podcast, because there's tons of Spurs podcasts out there that are talking about probably exactly the same things that we are, exactly the same topics, and it'll be the same with, our new pod. But the thing that separates it is obviously the dynamic you have with that person. That's what people kind of buy into. So I feel really grateful that people have that's what people really liked about this podcast. And like I said, we don't want that to stop. So, we're always going to come on our pod whenever he wants and stuff. But yeah, we've done this. If you want to find it, we've just basically just rebranded all the Bottle Job channels. If you go on my socials and just search Only Tottenham on Twitter, you'll find it. Me and Seb are doing it'll be a few podcasts a week. There'll be shorter segments on YouTube and then full audio pods. And yeah, it's exciting. It is really exciting, but it's a bit, it's bittersweet because it's the end of an era and it's the start of a new one. But at the same time, like I said, we're not going to lose that dynamic, because, you're more than welcome to come on whenever you want, and we'll be getting you on and other guys on as well. So, come and listen to that. Anyone who's listened to this, and, who knows what's going to happen in the future in terms of revisiting this as a pod with just me and Will. But, for now, it's like this, unfortunately, is the way we've got to go.
Yeah. A little bit like Harry Kane's exit. This is like a much better Snapchat video exit.
Yeah, you guys
never say never. It's not goodbye.
Yeah, you guys should be grateful. We could have just done a tweet or a Snapchat video.
Yeah.
No,
never say never. Never say. Let's say the goodbye, because never say never. We never know what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
But no, mate. The thing is, so when I messaged you, I was just an avid Spurs consumer sort of thing. And I'm doing media at uni. If people didn't know that, and I thought I wanted to do something like this to sort of align with my media course.
Yeah.
And massive inspiration for me was Flav. Obviously I listen to Fight Cock all the time.
Yeah.
And I've listened to fuck me, why can't I fucking remember the name? Why's my mind gone blank?
What, another Spurs pod?
No, James Allcott and Flav's.
Oh, Jaffin.
Oh my god, mate, that's terrible. I could fucking, my mind just went blank.
You had the horns playing in your head at the start.
Yeah.
Like, what is that podcast
I could
called?
see it. Yeah, Jaffin. Like, I love Jaffin. I mean, that's how we like came across each other. From like a Jaffin live event.
Yeah, the first time I met Will, he had his. Well, I didn't even actually meet you that night, but you had your top off.
I had my tits out, mate. My
You had
tig
your
old
tits
bitties
out.
swinging around a pub. Yeah.
That
It was good.
so
Good time. But yeah, I mean, that was a massive like inspiration to me. And I wanted to create something like that, but I didn't know what this was gonna like be. This podcast, and I reached out to you, and again, I think you only had like 10,000 subscribers, like followers on TikTok at the time, which at the time was like, yeah, let's get them on. But
yeah, I'd only
who knew what you were gonna like go on to achieve? And this is only still the start of your career.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And yeah, 100%, mate. But I mean, it's just like it's so. I think it's something to look back on and just be so like proud of, like there and doing.
100%,
like,
yeah.
And proud of the community we've built. All the laughs we've had, all the podcasts we've covered.
The
Deadline Day Live, like so much fun, like over the last like 18 months, and we didn't know what was going to happen. It grew organically, and also like not to be like cringy or anything like that, but like I genuinely feel like I've gained like a really good mate as well.
Yeah, me too.
So
100%.
like, so it's been so worth it. Like honestly, like I remember being in a pub, smashed out my head with my mate Sam, and I was like, should I just message him? I had this like drafted up message to you, and I was like, should I message him, mate? Like he's gonna think I'm weird, all this stuff, like just ask you about like doing a podcast with me, but he's gonna think like, who is this? And to be honest, I mean, looking back at it, a uni student asked you to do a podcast with you. I think you're a bit of an idiot.
I probably just shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, you should have done it. Yeah, but you responded like straight away, and we got it going. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And I mean, who knew? I mean, we all did, but the way your sort of career is like taking off from where you were then, 18 months later, to where you are now. I mean, you're going on. Where are you going tomorrow?
So back on Saturday Social tomorrow.
Mate, with the Don Robbie.
Don Robbie.
As well. Yeah.
Gonna recreate the Mia Khalifa photo.
Absolute dub. Absolute dub cook.
What was the? I'm gonna try and bait him with a fake player. You know, like he always just get baited.
Yeah. I swallow cum.
We're doing a segment where it's like they're just going to list a load of players, and it's like, oh, should they leave or stay? Or like, stay in the club or leave in January? I might just be like, yeah, no, I think Ivan Toney should probably leave the Saudi league. But there's also a striker that plays for our Etihad. I think his name is I Swallow Cum.
Mike smells grim. Needs a look.
He's responsible for some of the funniest, like.
Oh my god!
I mean, AFTV generally, but like him getting baited is so.
I mean, that's one of the main reasons it's so frustrating of them being good, mate. Like at Arsenal now, is that AFTV just isn't like.
Yeah.
I mean, as a Spurs fan, I don't consume it anymore because it's just painful for me, sort of thing.
The last time I saw Lee Judges was actually in person. I saw him playing Sunday League.
What?
Yeah, mate. Where I'm playing paddle tonight, I'll dox it. But Waltham Abbey, in Waltham Abbey, if anyone knows where that is, if anyone's from Hertfordshire or Essex, he plays Sunday League for the Waltham Abbey Vets. Like the vet.
No
team.
way. That's mad.
Mate, I've seen him like round near where I live before, and I knew he was like local. And then we was walking. The paddle courts are like right next to the football pitches, and I was like, "It's fucking Lee Judges." I was just like, he was running down the wing. He had white boots, which I was quite surprised about. I thought he'd be like blacked out, I
thought it'd be like retro. None of that.
He went on quite a mazy run and won a free kick on the edge of the box as well when I was walking back from the paddle court. Yeah.
Fair play. Have you ever spoken to him?
No. I've seen him twice in real life, but I've never spoken to him.
That's mad. You're going on that tomorrow. Saturday Social.
Going on that tomorrow, yeah.
I mean, how mad is that? How crazy is this, mate? Like, there's so many things that you have like ticked off in these 18 months. Like, is there anything you wanna do in, say, like 2026, what that has in store? Have you thought about that yet?
Just more of the same, really. Like, it'd be nice to kind of do that more consistently. Like, I've done it a couple of times now. I did Saturday Social before the Chelsea game. and they asked me back on within a few weeks. So it's not, it's nice to be sort of thought of in that way. So hopefully, when big Spurs games come around, it's nice to be that. It's nice to have that relationship with Sky. And yeah, there's like a few bits and stuff like that, like sort of number kind of goals in terms of the channels and whatever. But any opportunity, kind of just sort of take it as it comes, and say yes to things, and if it's the right opportunity and whatever, and obviously grow the pod with Seb and stuff. Yeah, just kind of more of the same. I hope Spurs are good. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be good. That would be nice.
That'd be good. But yeah, man, it's funny because when you said about like when you messaged me and you're like, why did you like? You're a bit like you're an idiot for responding, but it's like I probably wouldn't have like I remember the whole before the Jaffin live show. Like I remember the video of you doing the Ainsley thing in front of your girlfriend, and I remember watching it. I was like, this kid's got something. And then it was at the live show, and then I was like, it was funny. And then I knew it. I didn't think it was just some random person messaging me. Like I knew who you were. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it. I was like, I know you were funny. So it was like, and also like, if someone's asking you to do something, you kind of just. It was like at first it's like, okay, you turn up and do this together. But I think the first time we did it, you could kind of tell that we just sort of clicked, and it was like, actually, this isn't just your thing that I'm a part of. It's like. You want to build this kind of together, and then your relationship kind of grows off the back of that as well. So, yeah, it was. I'm glad I said yes to it, and I think like as much as obviously we're not going to be doing it anymore, and like I said, who knows what's going to happen down the road, and hopefully maybe at some point we can do something again like together. But I will always look back at this pod as like a massive part of that journey. Like it may not have ever done crazy numbers or anything like that. Like I felt like we got it to a point where it was like pretty consistent. It felt like we were growing and whatever, especially like over last summer and this summer, at the start of this summer as well, when there's transfer bits, everyone's a bit more excited, and like people I felt like there was that I felt like we had that excitement back for the pod again, because we took a little bit of a break towards the back end of last season as well, because you were coming up to exams and you had a lot of stuff going on with uni and whatever.
And you fucking won a trophy as well.
I mean, exactly. Yeah, I know.
Maybe we were so shit. I thought we were so shit. It's like probably a good time to stop.
Yeah,
won a first trophy for.
This might bode well. This could be the jinx that we actually need. Like now we've stopped daring and doing. We actually could go on we could win the league.
Start with Arsenal.
We've got a 100% hit rate of taking a break from the podcast and then winning a trophy off the back of it so far.
Yeah. Let's see if it continues.
I like those odds. That sounds pretty good to me. So yeah, I will always look back at this as like as important a part as a lot of other things in terms of doing what I do, and it's to be honest, it's the thing I probably like. Obviously, you enjoy doing your own content and stuff like that, but like I feel like this is the thing that I enjoy doing the most because it's just like you just. It's just having a laugh, fun, thinking about, and people like that. It's like sometimes, in YouTube videos and stuff, I always try, and TikToks, it's like you try and get your personality across as much as possible so people buy into you and like you, hopefully. But obviously, there's more of a serious side to it when you're trying to sort of talk about the game and whatever. But this, like, when you're doing a podcast, people buy into it for your personality and the relationship, and it was just nice to come on here and just have a laugh. Like, so,
Yeah. You'd make me forget about Spurs for a lot of like the last 2 years. Like that first, when we first started, it was like Ange Ball was like so good, and we were so excited. And and I remember I was even thinking about it the other day. Like I was thinking, I wonder, like looking back in sort of in hindsight, and it's like we had no idea what the next season had in store for us.
Mental,
but we were pretty like consistent in saying he's going to be the guy to win us a trophy, like regardless.
We knew, and
it happened. Yeah, we knew, but I don't think we knew how we'd get there. But we got it.
No.
But sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
No, you're right. Yeah, I didn't really have anything else to say other than that. But you were right. It's we were heavy on Ange, to be fair, for a good while, weren't we? We were like, this is the guy.
I think I started turning a little bit before you. I think.
Yeah. I think I turned. I was like, mine. I remember the first time I was like, nah. Was the Alkmaar? I think it was the Alkmaar first leg.
Alkmaar, yeah.
And then we went and played some really good football in the second leg, and I was a bit like, okay, right, let's just give it a bit of time.
Yeah.
And then I think it was Wolves away where I just really was like, I lost my head and was just like, he's got to go.
Yeah.
I did a.
He's got to go, blood.
He's got to go, blood. Stay or go. He's got to go, bro. I did an all-cut. I was like, he has to go tonight. I was like, he can't take charge of the... I said it, I was like, he can't take charge of the Frankfurt game. I was like, he can't. And then...
He can.
He can.
And he did.
He did. And we won the bloody thing.
And he's a legend, mate. He's an absolute legend. And you know what? What a time to do the pod as well. Like, to start the pod under the Ange era. And I mean, we only really lasted as long as Ange Postecoglou did at Spurs, but what an era to be.
Who knows what the third season of Daring and Doom is going to look like?
Yeah,
the third season's always better than the second.
We got cut, mate.
Yeah, they killed off the characters. Literally exactly like what happened with Ange.
But to be fair, with Daring and Doing, like for the future, I am going to do a Harry Kane and say it's not goodbye, but you never know what's going to happen in the future. But I do think I will leave it there. Maybe like the Outdoor Boys, you know, he's just stopped.
Yeah, what a guy.
What a wholesome legend. But like we'll stop it, and I'll have it there. And maybe one day I'll sort of like reignite it. And I mean, you never know. I do love stuff like we did a quiz once, me and you and Seb, and we did that like something like that. I'll be so down to do that again. Just do random stuff, just a little bit of content, just for our community to enjoy.
Yeah. Because the way I look at it, I'm just like, I know like you're so like busy and we've got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm just like doing the pod with you, and like you're very talented at like a lot of other things. Like you used to do my thumbnails, and you've always done the thumbnails to the pod. Like the way I see it, I was like, it would be a massive shame if like you didn't go down that road or whatever. Like you didn't do a pod, but it's like you don't know what you want to do. So it's like you've got other stuff to prioritize. So it's just like, but also that's completely normal. Like you're like I'm older than you. I don't sound like your dad, but it's like I've been your age. It's like, you're kind of like, you feel a bit sometimes like, okay. I mean, I didn't go to uni to be fair, but like I had a job when I was the stage that you're at. But even then, you're just thinking like, is this actually what I want to do? Like, how do I progress? Like, what it is? There's so many doubts that kind of run through your head at that age. Like, I know how talented you are, so it's like from my point of view, I'm like, oh, it would be a massive shame if like you didn't do anything. But I totally understand it at the same time, because it's like you need time to like figure out what you want to do. And
yeah, mate. To be honest, like to be completely like, I guess open, I'm terrified. Like I have no idea what I want to what I do want to do. I'm going through a bit of like an identity crisis at the moment as well, because it's my last year of uni, and after that, it's almost like, all right, I've left school, I've delayed it a bit, and now like that, like going into the real world, what to do, and I don't know what I actually want to do yet, and I'm still trying to find out things about myself and stuff like that. So
for sure.
It is really scary. And the thing is, I'm talking to so many people about it. And
maybe you should go traveling.
Think that, maybe something like that. But I don't. Like, I mean, I spoke to so many people about this, and I don't think this feeling goes away as an adult. I think responsibilities just take over a lot of the time.
You're 100% right.
And because like the responsibilities of just being an adult and navigating your way through life, like lots of people find out. I mean, you're always learning about yourself, aren't you? Until right till the end. So, it's scary. And if anyone's got any advice, mate, please leave it in the comments. Because I've no idea what I'm sort of destined to be.
You could become a Spurs manager in the future. I mean, you're still coaching the little kids.
Yeah, I'll go do my coaching badges. Go to Australia, mate.
I've got UEFA B license, and I'm like, fuck, that's Will. I'll be like,
you see me on the touchline.
Yeah,
I'm like Ty in the stands,
literally like that. Just like, right, to the kids, you're just like, right, so you need to, what I want you to do is play the register sort of role. And you
what I want to see
in a double pivot.
A triangle midfield with Lacazette in the false nine. And
it was
a
like
triangle
a 4-pronged
midfield
triangle or so, wasn't it?
What's it? Xhaka, Saka, and El Neni.
Some triangle, that. Fucking hell, he was. Have you
Yeah,
seen? He's like
that manager as well.
He's back now, isn't he? DT. He's like doing content again. And
I have seen that.
Maybe is he out of prison? He's out of prison. I'm presuming he's out of prison.
Well, I'll see if he wants to do a podcast, mate.
Yeah, he's doing content from the pen. He's at HMP Wandsworth. He's just like 5 things we learned from
Mate, you'd love being a prisoner there, mate, in Wandsworth.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's well funny. I was having a conversation. I think it was when the Spurs Man United game. I was at the pub with my stepdad before the game, and I think we were just talking about like, have you watched anything on TV recently or whatever? And it was like I've been watching this program about HMP Wandsworth about. It's like they did sort of like a investigative thing into it because there was a load of crime happening in there or whatever. And it was like there was even one woman who had like sex with a prisoner, and it got filmed and went on the internet. I was like, I never saw anything about that.
I never knew that. I never knew that. Whoa.
So this is news to me. Which prison did you say? HMP Wandsworth.
That's so funny, mate. That's so good. Honestly, I don't know what's in store for me.
But
I would like to do
you're not
something.
alone in that, are you?
No, and obviously where I do media, and I've done this, I would probably like to do something, maybe on camera or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've no idea, but we'll have to see. And hopefully,
I always said if I did like another pod, like if I did the pod with Seb and like it made it big, I was like, I want Will to be the producer. I was like, if we moved into like a studio or something,
that'd be fun.
I was just like, imagine like, you know, like pitch side where like, well, it doesn't actually happen anymore because Lewis is on camera permanently. But like, it was like, you know, how you used to sort of chip in with the mic. I was like, I feel like something like that. I feel like would be perfect for you, like a producer on a podcast, like something like that. I feel like would be great.
But I mean, we'll have to see. I have no idea. But yeah, if anyone's got any advice on like navigating your way through, like finding yourself in a way, like please let me know. I know it's quite a deep thing, and it's probably not something you can like comment because it's such a deep thing. But even just drop me a message. I'd be really like appreciative of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm just I mean, I want to hear from the community anyways. I think we've all built like good like connection.
I'm sure fucking Jack Doyle will put a question in about it.
Yeah.
He'll be right there.
Well, I bet every penny I've got.
Yeah.
This is the banker. This is the one that's never failed. This one that couldn't fail.
Oh, it's Jack Doyle again. Fucking hell.
Mate, he needs to be on the pod. He needs to be on the pod, mate. Jack Doyle.
Yeah. I've seen he's been doing
on
some
the
bits,
Irish
hasn't he?
Hotspur.
Yeah, class.
Unreal, mate. I mean, again, talking about people being destined to do stuff. Like he's destined to do it. Just because he's just like a natural of with understanding football and I think he's got that pedigree and that sort of represent like
he will go right to the very top.
He will go right to the very top, to the very top. But I have no idea. But we'll have to see with Darren doing. It'll probably be reignited in the future. We'll have to see. What are your thoughts on North London Derby then? Quick tomorrow. Well, I think I'll release this pod tomorrow morning.
Nice little early morning wake up for people.
Yeah.
Little
early morning cry.
Yeah.
I'll be.
I mean, I've got to be up early tomorrow anyway, but I'll be up in the morning. I'll be watching. I was up at fucking.
I'll be watching Saturday Social. I'll be like, why's Ben crying?
Yeah, I'll probably. Yeah, he's just like, are you all right, mate? Robbie's just like, everything okay? I'm like, can we cut the camera? Can we cut the camera? I'm probably more likely to be sitting on my fucking sofa in the morning, watching the Ashes and think, oh fuck, I've got to be like, oh Saturday Social's on now. I'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah. It's just Robbie on his own, just like I'm like back in lockdown days where he's just live streaming.
Yeah, I'll be like, England are batting so well. It's like, oh, Saturday Social's on now. Fuck.
Well, you got to get up early, didn't you? For that?
Yeah, I get picked up at 7:45.
You get picked up?
Yeah, man. Good man.
Fucking hell, mate. That's mad. Do you actually?
Yeah, and dropped home.
No way, by an actual chauffeur.
The thing, yeah, pretty right.
Big time, mate. That's unreal.
The thing is, it's not. I mean, if it was like if their studios were in like central London or whatever, I probably would just get the train.
Yeah, so like
but
Manchester,
it's not. It isn't. No, so they've got. So the overlap is in Manchester, but the overlap actually isn't. It's nothing to do with Sky, which some people might not actually know. It's actually nothing to do with Sky. No.
So Ian Wright hasn't got any Sky attachments.
No. I think people could say it's. I mean, I always thought the same. It was only until I started speaking to someone, but it's because it's Neville, Carragher, and Keane and all that. They're like, it's sponsored by Sky Bet. It's actually
and the colouring of the
Neville's own
logo
thing.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's Neville's own thing. He owns
No
the
way.
overlap. Yeah.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah. So it's like it's separate. It's actually separate to Sky. Sky's studios are in like in Greater like in London somewhere. I can't remember exactly where. But I just it's like I just get dropped off there and just
that is mental. I had no idea. That is crazy.
It's quite good to be fair.
You must feel baller turning up there and being like, no paps, mate, no paps.
Yeah, I was getting my makeup done a few weeks ago when I did
Were you?
Saturday Social before, and I was like, guess who was in the chair behind me and next to me? It was Emma Payton, who presents the darts.
Yeah.
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 And that Simon Thomas guy who was like the presenter of Gillette Soccer Saturday?
What, Simon? No.
No, that's Alan McAnally. It was this guy. Is it Simon Thomas?
Alan Thomas? What am I fucking talking about? Simon Thomas?
This guy.
Gillette. I do know Gillette Soccer Saturday.
You'll see his face. I'll show you his face and you'll get it straight away.
Simon Thomas.
This guy.
Oh, yeah, you got me. No way.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
He was right
there.
Why
were they there?
Don't know. I think they do like a EFL thing, maybe, like for the EFL lunchtime games, like in the Sky Sports News studio. Yeah, pretty cool.
The thing is, when you're getting your makeup done on set, and you got cameras, like lights, camera action, you know you made it.
Oh yeah, big time.
And it's only the beginning. And I cannot wait to carry on, like watching you through your career. I mean, it's documented, isn't it? Everything you do now is you can actually follow your trajectory, and I can't wait to just be like cheerleading you all the way.
Thanks, mate.
I'm excited. I appreciate it. I'm so excited for you.
Thanks, mate. Thank you, mate.
And I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah. How do you feel about the North London derby on Sunday?
Just leave it there.
Because I was gonna say I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling in my plums.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I think we'll get something. And
I think it's the fact that
I can't be held accountable because we're not doing this podcast anymore. I could say I think we're going to win 5-0, and then if it comes true, then I'll get the clip. But it's not like I've got to come on here on Monday and go, yeah,
that's true.
So fuck it.
Whoa, I've got so much power right now. I've got nothing to lose, mate.
Yeah, you can
literally about to disappear.
It's like the last day of school. It's just like, what the fuck do we do? No, I kind of weirdly feel all right about it. Like, I think the Gabriel thing does make a difference, even though they've got obviously good defensive depth, and I think we are better set up away from home than at home. And I think the fact that we've got good experience at this kind of level under Frank in terms of the City game and the PSG game as well, which I know wasn't technically an away game, but we set up like we were kind of probably more away from home and kind of absorbed pressure, but we were aggressive, we pressed well in that game and forced turnovers. Man City was good as well, like that was a good performance. And I feel like the thing is with the North London derbies, there ain't another game like it in the Premier League. It's the best. It's 100% the best derby. It's the worst game to watch from a Spurs fan's perspective, but it is the best derby, and there's so many intangibles that you can't base off of the tactics and how we might set up, but I feel like we've kind of got to do the same thing. I feel like we've got to go, I feel like the thing is with Arsenal, right? I feel like they are good. They are good. But I feel like there's a lot of teams that almost show them a bit too much respect. And I'm like,
100%.
I'm like,
why?
When Sunderland got a point against them a couple of weeks ago, they were in their faces. They were like pressing. They were like, they made it. I know it was at Sunderland, and they're kind of riding the wave at the moment or whatever. Mm-hmm. But even like Newcastle, I think Arsenal probably deserved to win that game. But like the first half, Newcastle were aggressive. They were like, you can force this Arsenal team to make mistakes, and I don't know. I think we might get a draw. I don't know. But also
a draw. I mean, I'd 100% take a draw right now. Like 100%. If City beat Newcastle and we take points for Arsenal, like what a weekend! Like if you got to look. I mean, derby. Anything can happen in the derby. It's a bit of a cliche, but I mean, it's the fact that Gabriel's always the best player against us, always scoring, always causing chaos. He's out. I think this will be like, I want us to go there and absolutely stink the gaff out, and like shit ours a draw or a win. Like, but I just don't think the North London derby can be contained. Like, I just don't think it can be. So I think it's going to be like carnage.
I think you might be right.
I think there's going to be a red card. I think.
Do you think we've got to like lean into that a bit? Do you think we've got to go?
Yeah, 100%.
This is why I think we should be brave and go for it.
Yeah,
I don't think we should just sit back and
Yeah.
To be fair, like again against City and PSG, we didn't just sit back. We rode the storm and absorbed pressure at times, and PSG had a lot more of the ball than us and whatever. But we were brave. Like I feel like we put ourselves about, and I feel like we've got the players like Paulinho, Romero, Kudus, like Sar's fit, which I think is really good.
Mate,
yeah.
I was just going to say about Sar, like Declan Rice and Sar. Declan Rice is clearly the better player, but Sar's got that persona of like he will give it everything he's got, and he has it in him. He will give, he's got it in him to battle Rice, to compete with Rice. Like when you think about Sarr against Man City away, when you just think about all these like classic Pat Matasar performances where he's just everywhere and he's relentless. And it's like Rice, or same with the other midfielders, Zubimendi. There's rumours Odegaard might be back, but it's like I'm not even famous last words. I don't even care if Odegaard. What's his name?
I don't care that much. I'm probably get his name. That's how much I don't care.
Yeah, don't even know his name, mate. Odegaard, or Eze. I'm not too fussed who it is.
They're both average.
Yeah, unless they go for like Mourinho. Fuck.
I think he'll play up front.
Unless they play Jose Mourinho in the midfield or something. We haven't done this in a month. I've just lost all ball knowledge. Yeah. No.
Who is Arsenal's striker again?
Yeah, who is it?
I mean, I think Mourinho's a bit.
What's the
name? I'd actually low key be more worried about Mourinho than Gyökeres.
Up front, yeah, 100%. Gyökeres might be injured, so that's already a plus for them.
I think he is out.
Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed by that. I'm a bit annoyed by that.
Yeah, what a shame.
Imagine that their key striker, their goal scorer, is out, and you're like, fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know.
I wish he was playing, for fuck's sake.
They think they've got Haaland.
Yeah, man, they ain't got him. They ain't even got Haaland's fucking nutsack.
Left nutsack, yeah.
Yeah, left nut, yeah. But I think we can. I think we could just shit house our way. Like, we got the players to just shit house away through. I wouldn't mind seeing a back five and stuff. But as long as it's the back five we saw against like PSG, where we actually took it to them.
Yeah.
And look what we did to PSG when we actually took it to them. We had the
they're better than Arsenal.
Bravery to go forward and every attack be like precise and direct, and like I just want to see that. It's an North London derby.
Yeah.
We can't whimper out like we did against Chelsea.
No, definitely not. I think we can cause some problems from set pieces as well. The fact they haven't got Gabriel, it's like they lose a goal threat in their box, but also defending set pieces. Like in that pre-season game we played against them and beat them, we fucking were all over them from corners.
Yeah.
Absolutely all over it. And Sarr scored from the halfway line, so maybe he's going to do that again. I fancy Sarr for a goal. I said on Mine and Seb's podcast yesterday, I said 2-2, and I think Sarr's going to score. I think Paulinho's going to score.
Paulinho?
Yeah.
He's racking up the goals as well.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to...
Imagine a Paulinho celebration in front of that away, and he'd be like, fucking... He'd be like,
oh, mate, yeah.
Like,
I reckon he'd get his knob out. I think it would get to his head straight away and score it. Because remember when he scored against Arsenal for Fulham to win?
Yeah, from a corner,
mate,
wasn't it?
If he did that in the North London derby, he took his top off for a draw against Wolves. He's getting the whole dick and bollocks out for a consolation goal at the Emirates.
On the fucking advertising boards, like fucking.
It's
there
like
you go.
5-1, and he's like dick out. We're like, Zhao, fucking get back, mate. Get back, mate. We're losing 5-1. He's like, don't do the dance. Don't do the dance. He's like he's doing the windmill. The corner flag.
Oh fucking hell, Zhao. Yeah.
I mean, I can see that. Not that. I can see him scoring.
Final question. How much of your own money would you pay right now for Spurs to win, Eze, Stinker and Hooks, and Xavi Simons to score the winner? I reckon I'd put 500 quid of my own money on the table right now to guarantee that happens. Maybe even £1,000. I'd take an overdraft. Could you imagine that? Because I'm not being funny. Like, Eze's not been that great for them.
No.
If Odegaard was putting the performances that Eze has been for Arsenal, then there would be conversations.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
imagine what Lee Gunner would be saying.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I'd probably pay about 40 quid. Let me check my bank account. It's probably how much I've got in there. I'll max out at 40 quid, but that's worth it.
When I started with 500, I would be prepared to I'll max out the overdraft. I don't care.
Yeah. My student finance is going to be withdrawn if that's the case. Yeah, I think
All in the name of a good day out.
I think Simmons might start on a bench, to be honest.
I think he might. I think he might start Odegaard on the left.
I think in pre-season, Odegaard against Arsenal was really promising as well. I think Kudus will score, and I think that he'll do the seat celebration in front, and just everyone's just lobbing shit at him, and he's just there, just embracing it, just aura farming. I think that will happen, but I just hope that we're in the game when he does it. Like I'm thinking of all these opportunities.
We're 2-0 down.
It's the same thing. Be like, get up, come on. It's so, mate. I can wait for this derby. You know, like now it's coming up. The dread and that 90 minutes of just pure adrenaline, anxiety, just like. I don't know what to do with whatever I'm feeling in my body. The hatred that you feel towards Arsenal, all the Arsenal players, and the passion you feel towards Spurs players. Yeah. And you can't compute the emotions going through you. You just have to let it all
work out.
Let it all work out. You just
They're
have
equal,
to
aren't they? It's like they are equal. It's like I hate them as much as I love Tottenham. I hate Arsenal as much as I love Tottenham.
No, 100%. Yeah. And it makes me like. I don't know what this feeling is. I don't know. But at the end of the game, it will either be euphoria or just I don't even like football anymore, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm rapidly falling out of love with the game.
And then for the season, mate, what's your season's predictions then? Just for Spurs, what we got in store for us?
I don't know. Champions League. Win the fucker? No, I don't know. I think we'll probably finish 6th, and
I think maybe so. Steady Eddie.
Yeah, and then build on it next season. Do you reckon we'll get anyone in January? What do you reckon about Semenyo?
I would love it if we got Semenyo. Yeah, obviously. I mean, even the people Ornstein was name dropping us with Liverpool and Man City. I was like. Yeah, decent. If we're shopping in the same, it's what we were saying for this summer when we were missing out on players. It's but I don't mind it because we're shopping in the same. Yeah. We're shopping in M&S. Yeah. With the big dogs. Do you know what I mean? We're competing. Yeah. I mean. We're getting rejected left, right, and centre, but I mean,
we are going back to Tesco because the M&S didn't have what we wanted. But
100%. But we have a little look. They've run
out of sourdough. You're like, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to Tesco and get my Hovis white loaf.
But and then we went back M&S and just we stole that loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Javi Simmons.
Oh mate.
But then the loaf of bread was it's a bit mouldy.
Yeah.
It wasn't what we thought it'd be.
No.
But then it's starting to get a bit better.
Potential.
It's got potential, yeah.
You're eating it thinking, actually, it's quite nice.
I love Joey Simmons. I'm still optimistic about it.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, what was I saying?
I can't remember. But no, expectations for the season. Yeah, I don't know.
Semenyo. Yeah.
Semenyo, yeah.
I mean, he's the type of person we need. But then, if we miss out on him, I still think there's a hub of wingers that we can just go for anyway.
Yeah. Maybe we go back for Savinho. If he's linked with City, then maybe
and I think we got a plan. Is it going to be Thomas Frank or Thomas Wank by the end of the season? What are you thinking?
I think Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
I think France. I think Thomas Frank.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think he's a bit Thomas Wank right now, but there's definitely needs to stop doing the tactics videos with fucking James Alcott and start doing them on the fucking pitch, mate.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't watch us pass sideways one more time.
I think he'll work it out. I think he just has to. I think he just has to acknowledge the fact that he's at Spurs and not preparing to prevent an opposition, but to exploit an opposition. Yeah. And once he does that, once he figures that out, I'm confident we'll be a really good adaptive sort of team.
He's shown that he's progressed at Brentford as well and evolved their team. So I'm calm right now. I understand the why people not having him as much at the moment. I'm kind of there as well, but I'm also happy with him, and I think he'll be the right guy.
Yeah, I think overall, this season's just going to be a reset season. Like last year was euphoric, and you want to kick on from that. But then, if in hindsight, We did finish 17th as well. So I think it's just a reset, go again, and building. Like I mean, so much change is happening at Spurs, and we've got to just see whether it's positive change or not as well, because we don't even know what the future has in store for us. But
Exactly.
like we were saying, the fact that we're looking at these markets and like Simmons, etc., buying Kudus and Simmons in one window, these are changes that we only wish for as Spurs fans. So. I'm optimistic, but I'm willing to be patient now. I think I got to a stage where I was getting really angst, really frustrated, and now I'm just
too.
like, let it all work out.
Yeah.
Let
it all work out,
and it's all going to work out for us, mate. I'm sure.
100%.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for listening to this episode, but also thank you so much for listening to. For the last 18 months, like honestly, the community we built has been incredible, and we're so grateful for everyone that's liked, everyone that's shared the pod, everyone that's interacted with it, and rated it and everything. You've been incredible, and I won't. I mean, I'm sure I'll be back at some point, and I mean, Ben's gonna keep smashing it. So that's something we won't lose. Do you know what I mean? That community, we won't lose.
100%. 100%.
So everyone, thank you so much, and see you later.
Nice one. All the best, everyone.
See you later, Ben. Catch you later.
See you later, mate. See you on the other side.